What is up, guys? Welcome back into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. If you're new here, I show you all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. We have a huge weekend, possibly my biggest weekend of the year. I haven't added up all the numbers yet, but in this video, I'm going to show you everything that's sold, where I got it, how much I paid for it, and at the end of the video, we'll get into the total profit I made on everything. All right, it's actually Sunday night. We're starting it down in the old basement warehouse. I'm generating some labels to hopefully save myself some time in the morning because we are going to have a record number of items going out. First, I wanted to show this item though. This Xbox Series X Halo Edition. I actually got this in a trade. So back when the helium miners were a huge thing, I still have my helium miner going. Go ahead and look that up if you don't know what that is. It's not really that big anymore. But like a year and a half ago, those were huge. And those were $450. And I actually traded one of those for this Xbox Series X Halo Edition, which I was hoping would hold its value pretty well. And it did, and I just sold it for $900. So that was a really good trade. And I just wanted to make sure I included that in there. I'm going to end up just shipping that here because I already have it here, and I'm going to have plenty of stuff that you're going to see here in this next clip. All right, here we go. Forgive me if I forget some things. I am in a massive rush today, but I didn't want to miss a What Sold video. So here we go. Let's start with some of these bigger items. We got this 3-piece dog Christmas set that was from Big Lots, and we got that down to $42 with all the discounts. Called that out in the group as well and sold that for $120. We picked this up at that local store that I got all of those Hocus Pocus inflatables at. Same with that one here. Those were 25 bucks a piece and sold each of those for 65 bucks. And then these Rudolphs here, we got down to around like 20 bucks. Those were at Big Lots as well and selling those for $65. All right, let's come on over here to the Crocs. All of these were called out in bread and butter as well. We've got these off-road Crocs. Those were down to $13 after all the discounts straight from the Crocs website. We cooked the crap out of those and selling those for $42.99 a piece. We got these that sold on Amazon for $80 a piece, and we cooked those in the group for $36. These I actually got for free with my Kohl's cash, and I sold those for $39 on Amazon. We sold these for $38, not a great buy, just trying to move them honestly at this point. They were $21, I believe. These were 15 bucks, again, just trying to move those as well. You're not going to have all wins in this game. You're going to take some losses, but when you can take some losses and still make some money on these things, it's always a good thing. Sold those for $32. These were a good buy. I've been moving those in volume. These are these lined camo Crocs, and I'm selling those for $45, and I pay $20 for them. It's a really good volume play. These were $20 as well and selling those for $47. We got these work Crocs back here. Those were a price error at 15 bucks and selling those for $45. We got two lined brown Crocs here. Those were $15 in the middle of the summer. I like to load up on the lined Crocs in the summer and the reverse in the winter because the lined Crocs are going to sell better in the winter, but they're going to be cheaper in the summer. So I paid $15 for those and selling those for 40 bucks a pop. Then we've got these Christmas ones. Again, bought these out of season. We called these out around $27, I believe, and selling those for 65 bucks. Then in the chair here, we've got two blankets. These were from that eBay store that I bought out that I'm way in the profit on. We sold this Dunder Mifflin one for $25. And then this Kansas City Chiefs like Sherpa one, really nice blanket actually. We sold that for 35 bucks. Let's start over here because why not? We've got two of these Bears beanies. Those were $5 a piece. At Fanatics, we called those out, and I sold those for 20 bucks a piece. We've got all these toys. I'm really in a time crunch, guys. I'm not going to go one by one, and I honestly can't remember what I paid for a lot of those things, but it's Q4. Toys are going to move like crazy. We got this rug from the bins here for 50 cents, and I sold that for 20 bucks. We've got all of these Nike hoodies, I believe 8 or 9 of those. Those were all from that Kohl's clearance event at 15 bucks a piece and sold anywhere between $40 and $50 a pop. These were from the bins as well. You can see it's got a $39.99 MSRP, but I mean, it's just a hoodie. I sold that for 20 bucks and paid 50 cents. We've got two Burrow jerseys that sold for 90 bucks a piece. Those were 45 bucks at Ross. We've got these hoodies that were from that local store. Those were $1.20 a piece, selling those for $20 a pop. Shout out to Paragraph and Bread and Butter for these Tennessee shorts. I keep trying to get more from them because these things are selling really good in the winter, and I know come summer, whatever I have left will be really good. We have a Bread and Butter sell channel, and that's where I bought these. A lot of people do wholesale and stuff in there, so that's great. I got those for $6 a unit, and nothing big, but I'm making $22 a piece, and it's 1 or 2 listings. Then we've got this. That was from that eBay store that I bought out as well. This is a Nebraska polo. Sold that for 30 bucks. So I'm still making a lot of money on that. We've got these cleats that I picked up in Dallas. I believe after the extra 40% off, these were like $12 or $14. Absolutely crazy. Sold these for 60 bucks. Then we've got these Air Maxes. These were a while back. Hayden called these out. I believe these were like $50 or $60, and I sold them for 100. So not big. You're not going to make a ton of money in the brick game, but it's all about volume. And when I talk about volume, this is volume. This is all one buy. These are all Dallas Cowboys Air Pegasuses that were around like 50 bucks, and I'm selling them for 110 to 120 all day long. And that's what all 6 of these are, just different sizes. Next, I picked up these Vapor Maxes at Burlington for $45 and flipped them for 100 on eBay. We got these Paul Georges that Hayden called out. Again, not a huge ton of money, but I've sold a bunch of these. These were $100, selling for $150. So the brick game is going to take some capital and some patience as well. Under here, we've got Georgia Air Pegasuses. These were $60, selling for $100. I'm selling a ton of those as well. These were a little better margins. These were like 35, 40 bucks for these Puma Minecraft shoes, like a suede shoe. I'm not going to open them all the way up. But I'm selling these for 90 bucks a piece. And we sold 2 of those. We sold these from Ross. This wasn't a great buy. These were $29.99 for these like tennis ball Vans. I actually thought they were pretty unique and cool, and there weren't a ton to go off of when I bought them. Prices kind of tanked, but I still got 55 bucks, so I made a little bit of money. Really not worth it. I wouldn't pick them up again. You got to take chances. That's how you can learn. Then we've got these Jordan Hydro Retro Slides. These were called out in the group. I believe those were like 20, 25 bucks, and sold those for 55 bucks. Another volume play. I've sold a bunch of those. We got these Sperry's, another volume play here. These were $11, and how can you go wrong with Sperry's for 11 bucks? Just getting 35 bucks for those, but moving them pretty frequently. And then these I actually just got to get ungated in Under Armour. These were like 40 bucks from the Kohl's clearance event, and I knew I wasn't going to make a ton of money on them, but to get that Under Armour ungate, it was huge. And I'm just selling those for like 70 bucks on eBay, 80 bucks on Amazon. So we are making some money, and we got the ungate. Next, let's come on over here. It was a crazy hat weekend. This was from a pallet for $2 and sold it for $18. We got this from Marshall's for $7.99. And visors always sell well and pretty quick. This was in our last Dallas trip, I believe, and I sold this for 20 bucks. Nothing big, but I knew it would flip pretty quick. The next 6 or so hats are all pallet hats, so they were like $2 or $3. Sold this one for $20. Sold this one for $18. Got 25 for the Bengals. Got just like 13 for the Western Michigan Broncos. And then we've got these 2 Bills hats that I'm getting 30 bucks a piece for. This is from Hibbett online for 20 bucks for this Rams hat, and sold it for 25. And we've got UMHB here that was from TJ Maxx for $2.99, and I sold that for $17. And then this was online. I forget where I got that, but it would have been $4 or $5. Sold it for 20. Next, San Francisco from Marshall's for $5.99. Sold that for 20 bucks. 20 bucks on this Southern Miss hat as well. That was $6 at Marshall's. These next 4 Callaway hats are all from Bread and Butter, the Sell channel as well. Shout out to Kid the Biz on hooking me up with these for $6 a hat. Sold the visor for $27. Sold this hat because it's an Epic. Sold it for $25. And then for some reason the Rogue ones go for even more. I'm getting 30 bucks a pop for each of those. Mets hats, I am getting close to out of those. I have like 1 case of those left. That was again a Bread and Butter call out. Those were $5 a piece, a Nordstrom rack, and selling those for $30 a pop. Next, I sound like a broken record, but this was another Bread and Butter call out. $5 Bucks Champions hats. How do you go wrong with these? That was several months ago, but that's the hat game. Hats are going to take a while to sell, and that's okay. It's great Bread and Butter inventory, and I only have 1 of these left. I think I bought 5 or 10 of these, and I'm selling them at 20 bucks a piece. Then we've got this Predators hat here for $4.50 from TJ Maxx. Sold that for 20 bucks. We got a Charlotte 49ers hat here for $5 from TJ Maxx, and sold that for 20 bucks. All of these Ohio State hats were in that $5 local deal that I did. $5 a hat, even all these beanies. And I'm selling those anywhere from like 20 to 25 bucks a piece. We got this at my bins as well, so 50 cents. It had a crack in it, or I could have gotten about $11, $12. I still got $8, and I can send it media mail, so it's worth it for 50 cents. We got these beanies here, the child beanie. $4.50, sold it for $19. And then we got this Rick and Morty beanie that I think the tag's in here. I must have already taken the tag off. No, I haven't. It's down in here. Always take the Marshalls tags off, guys. You don't want people to see what you paid. I just leave them on to show you guys what I paid for them. Make sure to leave the MSRP tags on. So $7.99 for this, sold it for $20. These two beanies here were from a small school beanie palette that I bought from Lids back when they were on B stock. Those were like $3 a unit, and I'm just getting like $15, $17 for those. This is a Navy football jersey that I got a while back online. I forget where I got that, but I know I had $20 in it, and I sold it for $50. Always look for these stride line socks when they're yellow or red tagged. I already took the tags off, but I always pick these up when they're $1 or $2, and they always sell for like 10 or 12 bucks. And if you can get multiples in the same teams, you can actually sell them in lots really well too. Called these gloves out in the group as well. Those were 20 bucks and selling those for $48 a piece. Picked this up at my bins as well. This was 50 cents, sold it for 10 bucks. Nothing big, nice first class ship. These two are actually from that Urban Outfitters sale that we cooked in bread and butter. $5 for tank tops, hoodies, shirts, tons of different graphic design stuff, and sold those for 20 bucks a piece. We got this Indian shirt that I probably wouldn't pick up again. It was $8 at Burlington. I got 18 for it. Took a while to sell, so I just kept dropping the price. Thought I could get like 25 for it, but you know, you win some, you lose some, and again, our loss still ended up in a nice little profit. Then we've got this Kansas football. This was $6 online, and I sold that for $26. We got these that I actually unburied in my local liquidation bins as well on 50-cent day, and I sold those for $23. I mean, how do you not pick these up? I couldn't find these exact things, but boxing gloves at that price, I had to pick them up. We got this Rugrats hoodie that was $16 at TJ Maxx, sold it for 36 bucks, nothing big. We've got these two hoodies that were from that eBay store that I bought out, selling those for $36 a piece. This was from the liquidation bins as well for 50 cents, sold it for $10. Then we've got these undies and these shirts that were all from that Kohl's clearance event, like 10 bucks a box. Sold these for $28 a piece to the same buyer. Sold these for 30 bucks a box actually. Those were good sizes and good colors, so those sold really well. So again, I might have missed some things, but I'm just in a rush, and this is pretty much everything that's sold. Now I'm going to package everything up as quick as I can. Probably going to take 3-4 hours for all this, and then I'll get you guys the final numbers. Holy crap, what a weekend. All right, let's get into those final numbers. I sold a ton more while we were packaging up. The only thing I'm including in the numbers, though, that I didn't show is I sold 2 more of those corgis that were over there, 25 to 65 bucks. So just note that that will be in the numbers. So on eBay, we have 115 items sold for $5,566. On Amazon, we have 11 items sold for $422. And on Mercari, we have 7 items sold for $110, for a total of 133 items sold for $6,098. Now to get our total net profit, we need to take out all of our costs. So take out our cost of goods sold of $2,181, our shipping, $457, and our fees of $701, for a total net profit of $2,759. We hit our goal. Our goal was to do $2,500 net profit, and I think this may be the peak. That is a 45% profit margin. Next year, my goal is to try to push towards a 50 to 60% on average profit margin. Here this Q4, it's been closer to 40 to 50%, but I've had a lot of volume plays in place as well, so it really just depends on that. But I cannot complain with almost $2,800 in net profit. Again, I believe this is probably the peak, and as we get closer to Christmas and closer to things not being able to get there on time, there's going to be a steady decrease, but that's fine because we have had a fantastic Q4, and I hope you guys have too. And I hope I've been able to provide some value to your business as well. Again, all glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I would not be where I am today without him, and I certainly wouldn't be making all of these sales. All glory and all honor goes to him. If you heard me mention a couple times in this video, Bread and Butter, that is a Discord cook leads group where we share a lot of profitable leads as well as just reseller support, and it's just a great community to be a part of. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to shoot me a DM. You can also check out our website, breadandbutterresale.com, and join from there. It's $39.99 a month, and I think a lot of people will tell you it's more than worth that. I don't know about you guys. I need a vacation soon. Q4 is kicking my butt, but in a good way. And I'm just so blessed to be able to make all of these sales and hope these videos are able to help you out in some way. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.